Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In this video, we're going over the finals match versus Stmn of the August monthly finals. So this match is very important because, well, it means a lot as for like a world spot. So if we win this, we're sitting very good and we have a really good chance of qualifying for worlds. So either way, let's get into the games. All right, guys, hopping into the first game here on dry season. Now, again, we're going to be the red team, just like the last video of the semifinals. We're going to be on the opposite side of the map usually. And that's because, again, we are watching back on stream because we don't have the games in our battle log anymore. But either way, the bans are going to be Byron and Sprout from Stmn. They always ban Sprout. They do not like Sprout whatsoever. And that's really unfortunate for me. But either way, we are going to ban Stu and Bell. And the reason being, again, Stu is just a brawler that we dislike playing against. As well, Bell, you know, Bell honestly is very strong inside the meta. We thought we'd just take it out. Again, OG's been playing a lot of Bell, so we just wanted to take that out of the way. But either way, we're running a mirror comp in this side of this game, and it's going to be very slow. But you'll notice that there's a couple changes to each team. Now, one is that we're going to give the power up to Tick first, as well as they're going to give the power up to Gene first. And it's pretty interesting. I don't actually know which way is better. I think you could argue for both, but either way, it kind of just depends on how this Tick matchup goes versus me and OG. I'm supposed to win it now that I do have the power up, and we're taking it very slow. We're all trying to heal up HP. Zulon unfortunately gets pulled there, and now we are down 3 stars, but we still have time to come back. We push up here, and I think it's a little bit of an early mistake for us to push up, but luckily Tyrant comes in, helps us take out that Tick head, and we should not be really pushing up when Zulon's down. We should be doing it when Zulon is up, but it's not a big deal. We do come back, and we now have Gene as well powered up. So again, Zulon unfortunately gets pulled again, and we're put in a really tough spot, but Tyrant is going to go aggressive, and I think he's actually going to get a nice pull onto Ruffs. So we close out this game a little bit. It's 5-3. We still can come back. I do have a Tick head, and we're looking pretty good here. Well, I shouldn't say pretty good because we are losing, but we do have still a good chance of coming back in this game. And you can see Bobby's going to hit a really nice pull. I tried to drop my Tick head in front to tank for it. Things go pretty chaotic. Tyrant goes down. I go down. Zulon's the last one alive. And we're going to lose that game 10-5. So good, again, good pulls from Bobby to, you know, get some nice kills for their team. But either way, we're going down 0-1 in the first set. All right, hopping into game 2. Now we're going to be running back the same comp again. And honestly, I think it's this comp is very well rounded. I don't know if there's any like counters to this comp. There was a couple things we were contemplating, but again, we're totally fine with running a mirror matchup on this map. And again, we're going to get the blue star, but unfortunately, I think I'm going to get trapped here again from OG. OG has head, which is going to make it really difficult. And I think we do take it out, but again, I'm still trying to heal up in this corner. I do go down. So OG plays it very smart because we went for the blue star, so he gets a lot of value, gets his head early, and wastes no time and takes us out. So again, poor start from us a little bit there, and we do go down, but the game is definitely not over, and we are only losing by 1, but we have the blue star, which is actually really important inside this game. So either way, Zulon gets his power up. We're going to be powering up the Tick again, as well as I believe they power up the Gene. So again, just a slight little change from the teams. Now I'm playing super aggressive here. I actually survived this, which got pretty close, but again, Tick, a lot of the time you can just stop shooting, and if you dodge a lot, you can stay alive. So again, we luckily stay alive there, and OG is playing very well, and we're trying, I think, a little bit too hard to play aggressive, and we're running into too many Tick mines, and he's getting head a lot quicker than we are. So again, we are pushing up, though. We do need to make a push eventually, and sooner rather than later, because they are gaining so much HP. And you can see now we're finally in a really good spot here on this right side, as well as Tyrant and Zulon are doing a great job. So they get that kill, as well as we get a kill on OG, and we're starting to back up. We'll just drop that Tick head to trade off Tick heads. And at this point, they actually need 2 kills to come back in this game, because Tyrant has the blue star, as well as me and Zulon are only worth 3. So we have the perfect amount of stars on top of our head, meaning they need 2 kills in 8 seconds, which is very unlikely. And with Bobby going down there at the end, this game is over, and we are going to be winning 8-2. So again, good execution by us in that one push. And again, we're going to win that game. So tying up the first set 1-1. All right, guys, game 3. Again, we are running back the same comp. Both teams are running back the same comp. And you can see that this game around, we're going to do it a little bit differently. We're going to be shooting at the other two instead of the tick. And you're going to see that eventually, I think they go for this blue star, but we're going to do the same thing that OG did to us last game. We're going to punish OG for getting that star like he did to us. We do get that kill, and we do actually get back the blue star. So this way is a way better trade because we have blue star as well as we're in the lead. So again, kind of just doing exactly what OG did to us the game before. And we're looking pretty good. Zuan already gives a power up to Tyrant, so we're looking solid there. And again, you can see that both Jeans and Ruffs are just going to stick together, gaining so much HP. And unfortunately, Tick has a power up, so this makes our matchup a little bit tougher. We do have a Tick head, so we're looking to play aggressive. And in the Tick 1v1 matchup, guys, if you ever get in this scenario, Tick 1v1 matchup, honestly, you're rarely ever going to kill the other Tick unless you have your head available and you catch them off guard with it. Otherwise, it's just too hard to, hit so many mines in a row. They heal HP too fast, and it's going to be really difficult. So again, you're going to not see many kills from the Tick matchup unless, it's with a Tick head. And either way, again, both teams are just healing up, waiting for their opportunity to get a pull or waiting for their opportunity to get a kill. And we are slowly getting pushed back from OG. I wanted to play safe, but at the same time, OG is doing a very good job of slowly pushing us back. And we don't want to give too much control because otherwise it's going to be a little bit difficult. But Tyrant is having pull here, and he's going to hit that pull onto Bobby, which is a very huge kill. This gives us a huge lead. And at this point, we're just going to go aggressive. There's no time to waste. We're going to go aggressive onto OG and to Zar because Bobby is down. We get a kill. We pinch OG very well here. And this is going to be basically GG. They're going to have a real hard time coming back. They could have maybe got a couple kills there, but it would have been tough. So we do win that game 8-1, winning the first set 2-1, and moving on to the next set. Hopping into the next set here on Factory Rush, and you can see the bolts is going to be on this right side. Now the first bolt on this map is so important. So you're going to see I curveball Bobby right away. That allows Tyrant to just go grab that bolt. And again, it's very important to get the bolt almost instantly. Zar gets the one on the other side, but it's not the end of the world because we're picking up again another bolt. And now we're going to move towards mid. You're going to see me and Bobby move towards mid. That's because the next bolts here soon, or at least, are going to start spawning mid, and that means the mid is going to be very important. Now, Tyrant has a very good matchup versus the Spike. Again, this Barley pick was really clutch for us. Again, it's really good versus Amber and Spike, and again, Zuan's going to get a nice kill onto Amber, and we are looking really solid. At least we have full mid control right now. We do hit a nice shot onto Bobby, as well as we're trying to help Zuan here as much as possible, get this bolt on the left, but Zuan is very low, so it's going to be difficult. Now we do get curveball there. I believe that was a curve, but Tyrant's going to do a great job of healing us up. Now we do activate curveball a little early, but we do hit OG and get that kill, and that allows Zuan to pick up a bolt, as well as we actually might be able to pick up this bolt up here because we hit a shot onto Bobby. And Tyrant again locking down his lane. It's a very winnable lane for Tyrant. Very hard for Zar and OG to play against the Barley, and we're looking pretty solid here again. So we're trying to get some damage, but again, they do a pretty good job onto the defense. Zar lives so long. I wanted to save my ammo here, I think. Either way, and I was gonna go break the wall, but I didn't want to rush it, and we did have control with 5 to 4 gems. We're looking really solid to win this game as long as we don't go down. Now we do get curveballed. I have to be a little bit careful. We do try to curveball OG, and we see Bobby's curveball. We just get the jump in time. We jump out, as well as we hit Bobby on the landing, and we're gonna win that kill. And that's going to put us in a really good spot. At this point, I don't think they can come back. Bobby's jumping in to try to take us out, get some bolts, but they don't actually have enough time to come back inside this game. So again, we played it pretty well, as well as the Barley pick was really clutch for us. So we're going to be looking really solid. We're going to win this bot, and there's no way they come back. So we're going to win this game. So let's hop into the next one. All right, hopping into game 2 here. Now you're going to see that Bobby is running Buzz, and he gets the first bolt. There's nothing really we can do. We're just going to walk up and auto aim him though, because why not? And we get that kill. So we lock down this right side pretty quickly. And again, Tyrant is going to be running Jean on this left side. You can see that they're going to be running Leon, and this lollipop drop gadget is really clutch for the mid matchup. Zara is going to be able to hide inside of this gadget, and we have no idea where he is. He can just like sneak out of it and start shooting us, and it's really difficult for us to win that matchup. But either way, they're going to break the wall, and they're going to go basically all in, dealing a ton of damage. And luckily, we are able to defend with 50% left, so we knew that we need to win this next one, or at least get a beautiful defense on the next one. Otherwise, it's going to be really, really difficult for us. Now, I do activate curveball early here, I think, and I get shot from Czar, and I think this is a beautiful shot from Czar. He activates activates a curve and catches us off guard. Thought we were far enough away, but again, very nice shot from Czar, gets a kill, and that's very, very important for their team. But either way, we're coming back, and our teammates locked it down. Luckily, we get a tie. Czar lives on 32 HP. Zuan is locking it down on this side versus the Buzz. We're going to come over, get a nice shot onto the Buzz, get that pinch, and we're looking pretty good. Now, again, we are going to curve the Leon. Nice gadget from OG to stay alive. If he goes down there, we're just able to grab these bolts instantly, and Zuan has to come over to grab them, but it's not a big deal. A very nice, heads up play from Zuan to come over and grab them. Now, unfortunately here, OG lags or something happens to his device and he goes down. It is really unfortunate. It does happen, but I guess, I don't know if they would have came back in this game, but again, it's just really unfortunate that he did lag there on that right side. But again, we're basically, have so many bolts at this point. We're gonna for sure get this bot, but again, they're able to defend this. It's really actually hard to deal a ton of damage on this map because, well, you have to break the mid, otherwise there's no good entry points. So we're hitting some nice shots onto them as they're coming in, and you can see OG's going to do a great job of tanking the bot here, but we waste no time. We break the mid, we're wailing on the safe as much as possible here. Tyrant misses a pull, but the pull doesn't even matter. We're just going to go all in. We're going to get the damage, and we're actually going to end the game here, which is surprising. So again, we're going to win the second set 2-0, so we need one more set to win the monthly finals. So let's hop into the next set. All right guys, hopping into the third set here on Safe Zone. Now you can see that they're running max Poco BB, which is a very, very difficult comp to deal with. And honestly, we thought we could base race this. So what we did was we sent Tyrant and broke the wall. Now you're not going to be able to see much of the action on our safe, but basically they're just wailing on our safe as well. And there's nothing really me and Zuan can do. Now, unfortunately, Tyrant went down here. I think he could have stayed alive a lot longer. Now we're going to end up going and we're going to start dealing damage to the safe because we can't really defend. We just have to hope that Zuan and Tyrant somehow clutch up. You can't really see what's going on, but basically you get the gist of it. They waste no time. They wail on our safe. They're going to win by 20%, and that is a complete base race. And I think we just misplayed it a little bit, but either way, they get that first win of Safe Zone. All right, hopping into the next game. Now, we decided to run the same comp. We were pretty confident that if they did run it again, we could play it a little bit better. Now, you see Bobby hits a shot on me. I have to back up, otherwise I just get curveballed and I go down. So again, this mid matchup is basically one shot, one kill. If you hit your first shot, you're gonna get a kill. So this first shot is so important. And you can see Bobby wastes no time. He hits the shot, he curveballs, I go down. So he's winning the mid matchup here right off the bat. And he does get some damage. So he gets 15%. So he's playing very well and they're getting a sort of a lead. But again, Zuan and Tyrant didn't panic. They kept their lanes under control. Zuan gets a kill onto this left side and gets in a nice spot. Now here, since Zuan was pushed up, I decided to curveball Bobby. I think it's a pretty good opportunity to get some damage, as well as I get a kill onto Czar. And we're looking pretty good. We did take the lead by 10%. And again, we do go down there. That was a mistake. Nice shots from Bobby to take us down. And now we're leaving Tyrant on his side by himself to lock it down. But again, we're not going to take too much damage there, at least, so it's not the end of the world. Tyrant gets a kill onto Czar, which is huge. Zuan gets a nice super onto OG. I don't know if we hit him or not, but either way, OG goes down, and this is the time to do some damage. And again, Bobby's going to hit some nice shots, taking out some kills. And we are winning by 40% here, so we're looking really, really solid. We got the damage where we needed it. And we did a really good job of getting damage. But either way, we do activate curveball here. We do hit OG as well as we hit Bobby. So this is the time to push up. Zuan with a nice super, as well as we hit Czar. Czar is really low. And we have a lot of time to get control here since they're low. But actually, Czar just heals up with the revive gadget or whatever you want to call it. I don't even know what the gadget's called. But basically, it's a Rico revive. That's what I'm going to call it. And again, we hit a nice shot onto Bobby. We're looking good in the mid here. We're going to get more damage, and we don't want to lose control, though. The main thing is not to lose control. We do get curveballed, so we have to be a little bit safe, but also Bobby has to heal up as well, so we don't lose full control. And I think Bobby actually has one more curveball here, which he's going to use very shortly. I think anyway. Yeah, there we go. He curveballs us again. So we have to kind of back up, but we don't want to panic here because otherwise we're just going to lose. Zulon gets a kill before he goes down. We're going to go for Bobby here. We're going to trade this kill. And at this point, Zara, there's no way for him to do that much damage by himself. So we're going to win this game by almost 40%. So let's hop into the next game. All right, guys, this is match point for us. So if we win this game, we are going to win the August monthly finals. And we are versus a little bit slightly different comp. They're going to be running Amber, which I think is a very smart pick for them. You're going to see Amber is going to be able to deal with the Colt lane very, very well, especially once Amber gets super. It's going to be really hard for Colt to do anything. So I think this was a great pick from them as well as, but also Rico is very, very strong. Now, I'm not sure about this camera angle. It's going to go back to normal here in a second. There's nothing really we can do about it. But you can see Zulon goes down. We hit a nice shot onto Bobby. I think I missed a curveball there. Again, the angle is very, very bad right now. I think they fix it in a couple seconds here. Bobby gets a curve, and I think we go down. I think we got big rocketed and curveballed at the exact same time. So they do get a nice lead at the start of this game. They get a nice little bit of control here. Now, again, Zara's going to go down. Zulon's going to get in a good spot here. So we are down almost 30%, but you can see that we get a lot of that damage back quickly. And we do get shot, so we have to heal up. Again, this is a very, very control-based map. Again, Bobby wastes no time, though. He gets the curve on us. We did not back up far enough, and it was kind of a mistake. Either way, Zulon, I think, maybe thought someone was coming there, and he did super. But either way, Tyrant and Zulon go down here, and they are looking to get a ton of damage at this point. We're going to do our best to hit as many shots as possible. We're going to play a little bit aggressive here, trying to, you know, kind of make them shoot at us instead of the safe. But again, you can see that they did a ton of damage. We only have 19% left on our safe, or 14, excuse me, now. But either way, with 55 seconds left, this is not the time to panic. Most teams would be like, okay, I think we just lose at this point. We actually can definitely come back. We do a ton of damage to the save if we get full control, if we get a team wipe, and we're looking in a really, really good spot here. So we do have to win the mid. Now, I activate a curveball to hopefully help Tyrant get control of that mid. I do get shot. Have to be careful, but I don't want to panic, and I still need to get more damage onto the safe. So Zulon's going to get a nice super taking out Bobby, as well as getting some damage. OG, again, is locking it down on this right side, forcing Tyrant not to be able to get onto the safe. It's really important that they don't let Tyrant get onto the safe because Tyrant deals so much damage. And again, they're shooting at me and Tyrant because we are the ones that deal the most damage, I think. So either way, we are trying to hit them as much as possible. We do hit a couple shots. 10 seconds left. This game is still winnable, believe it or not. We can deal 30% left in a couple seconds, but they get a couple clutch kills onto me and Tyrant at the end there. So nice shots from them. They're going to win that game by 20%. We kind of almost made a comeback, but again, we died at the last second. So they're going to win that game. We're going to a fourth set. So let's hop into it. All right, guys, hopping into Minecart Madness, the fourth set. Now we're going to be bringing it back and running an old meta comp, which is going to be Jean, Max, Sandy. And honestly, I think this comp is still very, very strong, especially on a map like this where the minecarts give you so much control. But you can see that we're versus a pretty tough lane versus Spike. Now, I think we do get this kill, but we do go down. The OG hits a nice shot while he's dying and is able to take us out. So we don't get full control like we would have wanted. But again, this matchup is going to be tough for us here unless we have a minecart to help us get control. And we're trying our best to dodge curveball. We are not very good at dodging curveball like some people like Zulon and OG. But either way, this game is still very, very close. Both Jeans have pull, and that is the main thing to keep track of. Zulon's doing the best he can to stay alive there. He does go down, as well as I think we go down here on this side. We're trying desperately get control of this side, but it is really, really tough. And again, Jean pulls, and we are looking not great, if I'm going to be honest. Now, again, nice pull from Bobby. Bobby's going to hit a couple nice pulls this set. And he's going to get that kill, and it's going to make it really, really tough for us. We do get a stun onto OG, but again, at this point, nothing really we can do. And, you know, it does happen, and unfortunately, we're going to probably lose this game right here really soon, unless Tyrant hits a miracle pull, and just unfortunately not going to be able to. So again, nice comp from them, as well as nice pulls. They're going to win the first game of Minecart, so let's move on to the next one. All right, guys, game 2 of Minecart. Now, we decided to switch it up. Now, this comp we actually, I don't think ever ran in a practice. We just thought of this on the spot, and I think this was a really, really good idea from us. Either way, what we're going to be doing is running Griff and Piper, and basically Griff is going to be breaking that wall on the right side. That way, you can see that they actually did end up running a Sandy. That way, Sandy can never push up to that right wall, and that makes Sandy really, really hard to execute on this map. And you can see he comes over Zulon and breaks this left wall as well. And the more walls that are broken, the better this comp is for us. And again, you're gonna see he's gonna break as much walls as possible. That one really doesn't do much, but you know what, it's totally fine. And we're gonna be, you know, trying to stay together with the gene healing as well as hit some Piper shots. And Zuan, I think, is gonna go down here, but again, not too bad. We do hit a curveball onto Bobby, forcing him really low. As well as we're going to be trying to work with Tyrant to make sure Sandy gets no sort of control, because if Sandy pushes up, this game becomes a lot different. So either way, we're going to again be pushing on this right side. It's going to be hard for them to push up. We do get a kill onto Zara. We're hitting some nice shots onto OG. OG actually goes down from that gene shot, and now right here I actually hit Bobby. I think if we talked about it a little bit more time, I knew that he was pulling. I'm not sure why I actually killed him there. Pretty sure we just pull him into us, grab the gems, and win the game. But either way, we still have a lot of control. We're looking really, really good. Again, this Griff super, you can see, deals a ton of damage. And we do take out OG there on the Sandy as well. So we're looking really, really solid. Zara in our base by himself. There's no way that they can really come back inside this game. And we're just going to pick up these gems. We're going to win the second game of Minecart. Again, another match point for us. So if we win the next game, we are again the monthly final champions. So let's hop into the next one. All right, guys, game 3 on Minecart right here. And now we decided to run the same comp. This comp, I think, is very, very strong. We could deal with a lot of different comps. As well as we figured they were going to run something similar. We figured that they were probably going to mirror. Now Zuan got absolutely wrecked by the minecart. That's a little bit unfortunate. We do lose control pretty quickly right here because of that, but it's fine. And we're coming back inside this game. And you can see that they ran Pam, which is something we actually considered running. I think it's basically the same thing. Again, Pam's a little bit more tanky. They have a little bit more healing, but Piper has the opportunity to deal a ton of damage if shots are hit. So right now we're not hitting a ton of shots, but again, once we start, you know, hitting more shots, you can see how much damage we actually do here. So again, missed unfortunately a couple of shots onto Zara. We could have got that kill, but we're looking pretty solid. Again, you can see that we're grouped up because this comp does so well grouped up. You can see that the Griff super is so far and does so much damage, and we're looking really, really solid. So again, they're gonna hit their Griff super, but they only hit Zulon, so it's not bad for us anyway. Very close game right now. 5-3 gems, looking really, really solid. Again, Tyrant and Bobby have pulls. This is the thing you got to keep track of. The pulls are so important on this map. Basically, they can be the decider. So we're going to curve Bobby, get him a little bit low, and we're also going to push up here. We hit 2 shots onto OG as well as 1 shot onto Zar. This puts them really, really low. We hit another shot onto Bobby. We're bringing them really, really low. This is time to push up. Zuan wastes no time, gets the kill. We're looking really, really solid here. Bobby is going to miss the pull, which is very important, and they're going to desperately trying to get control of the mid. Now we only need 2 more gems. The next one is spawning on our side, so if we can actually it spawned on their side. I lied. So either way, we get a kill onto Zara. We're going to be able to grab these gems, and this is where everything gets chaotic. So Tyrant is going to pull the OG. This game is basically won, and I get pulled. Guys, this happens so fast. I think this is 100% my mistake. I really thought we could I didn't actually know if I had gems on top of my head. It happened so fast. I did get pulled. It is unfortunate, but again, this game is not quite over. So either way, we are looking pretty shaky right now, but we are coming back in the mid. The next bolt spawns on their side, but we do a good job of pushing them out. You can see Tyrant and Zuan burst the Pam, and unfortunately, again, Bobby hits a beautiful pull onto Zuan and gets those gems. We were gonna tie the countdown. Well, we actually did tie the countdown, but they're able to pick those gems up. This game becomes really, really hard for us to come back at this point. But again, we're still not out of it yet. So we knew we had to kill Zar here. I knew I had to go for Zar. I'm saying Zar. We get to kill on Zar, but not enough gems spawned in the mid to reset yet. So again, we still need to reset one more time. Like, we have to kill them one more time. And again, we're looking desperately for the kill. Bobby with another nice pull onto Tyrant. And at this point, there's nothing we can do. We tried desperately. We kill OG. Almost kill Bobby. We did a good job, but again, they hit the nice pulls. Again, well played to Bobby, especially on that map, hitting so many pulls. And we're going to lose the set. So we're going to a set 5 versus Stmn again. So let's hop into it. All right, guys, hopping into a final set here on Backyard Bull. Again, we love going to set 5 with Stmn for some reason, but either way, we're going to be using the lollipop drop gadget, which is so good on this map. You can see both teams are actually using it, and Zuan is going to take out theirs as soon as possible because, again, it provides so much value. Now, Tyrant's going to push up. He's going to get pinched really hard. I wanted to help, but I was slowed, and so I have to back up here. I almost actually go down, but either way, we're going to be able to lock it down until he comes back, and you can see Zuan wastes no time taking out their gadget. Again, Spike is very, very strong on this map. and we're looking pretty solid here, even though you know, I think they have one more lollipop drop gadget and we have one more as well. And you can see that how much value this invis actually helps us. You can see that Tyrant has pull and he's able to, you know, just move around freely in this invis. Zulon is pushing up as soon as possible. We're gonna pinch Zar here. I think they thought that I was invis or something. They're playing very, very safe, or at least OG was trying to sneak up on someone or pretend he was invis. So either way, we're looking really, really solid. Now we see OG's invis here, just trying to keep him tagged, know where he is at all times. Tyrant is going to push up, and we're going to get a kill onto Zar. And at this point, I knew I could just walk up to Bobby here with my invis. Honestly, Invisi-heal is so OP. You heal so much. So I'm just going to go straight into there. And again, I think Tyrant is just going to be able to, or Zulon's just going to put that ball in the net. Nothing really Zar can do on that defense. So we get the first goal here, looking really solid. Again, we have one more lollipop drop, which is super important. Now, Tyrant is just going to waste no time, take it out. And I think this is a really, really smart play because that way they have no invis. And as well as the map is a little bit more open, I think it benefits us a little bit more. So either way, we're looking pretty solid. And now we do have invis here, so I think, I'm not sure when I'm actually going to use it. We want to kill Zar here. He's very, very low. And I think we're just going to pinch Zar here. And I'm going to go invis. And we're going to push up. And they know I'm invis at this point. But at this point, they don't have enough time to come back. And we're just going to put that ball in the net. So we're going to win 2-0, winning the first game of the last set. So let's hop, again, another match point. So let's hop into the next game. All right, guys, hopping into the next game here on Brawl Ball, and we are running Mr. P instead of Leon this time around. And basically, the whole idea was to use it to take out the Leon gadget. And Leon actually already placed the gadget. I don't know if it showed, but we took out one of the Leon gadgets already, which is so important. You can see why Mr. P is really, really good. And again, Zulon is doing a fantastic job on this left side, winning the matchup very, very quickly. And we're just going to be trying to charge our super as soon as possible. Once we get porters, it is very, very good versus Spike and Jean. They're going to be using a ton of their ammo to take out the porters, as well as they get a kill onto Zar on this left side. Now we're able to push up here. Again, we're looking pretty solid, and I don't want to, you know, force it. Again, if Leon ever gets close to us, we're just going to die. So I just want to poke him from far, and I don't want to panic. I just want to slowly charge my super. Every hit is very, very important. So either way, we're looking solid. Jean has pull, and I think Tyrant is going to play very aggressive here, which I love to see. He's going to get a nice pull, I think, here soon onto Bobby, I believe. I'm not exactly sure, but we do have our porters, and we do get a kill onto Bobby, opening up the mid. As well as you can see, we place the porters really far back, and that's because we do not want them to take them out. It takes us a long time to charge the porters, so the last thing we want is for them to take them out really quickly. So we're going to play aggressive onto OG here because he is low, and we do have to back up, but again, we're going to pop a gadget to, you know, take away their ammo. It allows us to push up as well. And I think here we could have played a little bit more aggressive on OG. We do finally now, but again, he gets Invisi-heal. Tyrant unfortunately goes down, so we have to back up because we know OG is coming with Invisi-heal. So we go extremely low. Look how OP these porters are that are able to protect us. So we're going to be able to heal up, especially with the Jean healing. So again, luckily these porters are kind of OP. And again, we're back to kind of square one in this middle of the map. So we do have Jean pull, so we're not looking bad. But again, we need, you know, starting to get control. Now, Bobby's going to pull the turret. I think this is smart, but at the same time, we actually had another turret ready to go. So he does have to use his turret to take out our porters. And Tyrant gets a nice pull onto OG there as the Leon, and we get that kill on the left side. Now, Zulon and me are going to pinch Zar on this side. And we're looking really solid here because they only have... you know, they're going down inside their base. They're kind of spawn trapped, but we know we're going to overtime really soon here, and we don't want to panic. Sometimes we panic too much. Unfortunately, we missed the Jean pull, which would have been huge. We would have got the kill there. But again, we're looking really solid. This game is getting really close to winning, but I do go really low. They do get some nice shots. I do have to back up, and it's a little bit unfortunate. Zulon does have one more gadget in overtime, which is huge. And at this point, I think I'm just going to place my porters up higher. That way we can use them to tank, and that way the porters are in the map quicker. And we're going to play aggressive onto OG. He does live on 80-something HP, and I'm using these porters as much as possible to stay alive. Zulon and Tyrant are going very aggressive on this right side. Zar goes down. Tyrant gets pulled, bounces OG into us, and we get that kill, and we get the win. So we're going to win in the last set versus Stmn, and we are the August monthly final winners. And that is huge for us, and we are looking really good for a world slot. So guys, we win 3-2 versus Stmn. For some reason, we love going to 5th set versus Stmn. Again, GG's to them. Very well played, very close games, and we do win. We are going to be the August monthly final winners, and that is very big, and we are looking really close to qualifying or clinching a spot at Worlds. So we just need a little bit more points, and I think we actually clinch a spot at Worlds. But either way, guys, if you enjoy the video, make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.